Hello there viewers, and welcome to another Star Wars The Old Republic guide video. In this one we're looking at Master Mode Thrasher, third boss in the Scum and Villainy operation. Getting into our group composition, for the first time in this operation, certainly in my opinion, we have a real need for 2 tanks. With your 4 DPS, I would strongly advise bringing at least 1 range and 2 if you can. Our plan being to send those guys up to the balcony with a tank and a healer. Once the snipers are dealt with, they can then shoot down on Thrasher from above. A gunslinger or sniper would do particularly well in this boss. And tell your 2 healers to buckle up, because if they didn't before, they are really going to know they are at Master Mode difficulty with this boss. Why? Well, the damage in this encounter has been ramped up significantly from all sources, but particularly from the snipers upstairs. They hit like trucks now, which is why we're sending a tank up there to soak up some of that damage. Next thing to note is the Demolitionist now spawns in a separate section of the balcony to the main sniper group. So you'll need to assign somebody to go and hunt him down. And getting hit by his rocket launcher is probably going to be an instant death, so keep an eye open for the red circle on the floor, and it can help if the DPS hunting him down calls out who he's targeting. And finally, arguably the biggest mechanical change your group needs to overcome is what's referred to as the double sniper phase. Once Thrasher's health falls below 50%, the next wave of adds will bring 2 groups of snipers, and they will spawn at opposite sides of the balcony. So your sub-team that's been focusing on the downstairs up to this point now needs to get knocked up to the balcony, and a little bit of coordination needed here so you don't all end up going for the same group. So let me roll the footage and let's see it in action. So I'm opening the fight here, and I'll be responsible for positioning the boss in front of the first sniper group that spawns. I'm going to be taking with me 2 ranged DPS, 1 Sage, 1 Gunslinger, and our healer. With the Demolitionist now being away from the main sniper group, we're going to send our Sage to hunt them down. That way they can heal themselves if they find themselves isolated. The rest of the upstairs sub-team will take care of the snipers. The Gunslinger's diversion's particularly useful here for nullifying the entrench they have. Once we're up on the balcony, my co-tank will taunt, take care of Thrasher on the ground level. Once my AoE taunt goes off, you can see the health bar going down in chunks, particularly when all 3 snipers are still alive. Once the snipers are dead, you'll see the benefit of having a ranged DPS up on the balcony with the gunslinger able to shoot down at Thrasher from above, and in the distance, the Sage just finishing up on the Demolitionist.
You like this trick? Been working on it a while.
That little bit of dialogue from Thrasher's handler indicates the next wave of snipers spawning, and we make our way to them as quickly as we can and kill them off in a timely fashion.
My girl, let them have it.
And while all this is going on, our downstairs team are doing everything that you know from the previous difficulty level.
We are approaching 50.
We've reached the 50% threshold, and we're now going to start to orientate ourselves so that our 2 groups kill 2 different packs of snipers.
Yeah.
You could use the minimap for this, but I prefer to pick out a piece of scenery that's really clear for everyone to see. In this case, we're using the skull that's above the gateway here. My upstairs subgroup will kill any adds that spawn to the left or right of that skull, and the downstairs group will take the opposite side. In this case, get really lucky, it spawns right on top of where I'm stood. And we have the same person hunting the Demolitionist just as before. If you look to the far side, you'll see the other sub-team up on the balcony just finishing off their snipers. There's around about a 20-second window to get this done, during which time Thrasher has got a debuff called Insane Roar. She's doing raid-wide damage, but it's quite low. But it's really important that a tank gets back down to her at the end of the debuff, otherwise she's going to do her normal roar, which causes significantly more damage. At this point we're back to single sniper groups plus the Demolitionist, so a little bit of rinse and repeat. And as you can see, I get lucky again with the spawn location.
I've trained hundreds of these things. Thrash is my best.
Yeah.
On tools, right? Please.
Yeah, I've got cooldown.
13%.
Yeah, but let's not, because we can take the final wave here. Not be a kill anyway.
It's sub 10 now, yeah. I'll stay up just to...
Yeah,
You
so
like
we can
this?
easily
So I
take
used
it.
a lot of cooldowns in that last sniper wave, and I find myself a little bit isolated here. Thrasher's going to get killed really comfortably just off screen. What you're about to witness now is just how quickly these snipers can kill even a tank when left exposed. Silver lining here is I've secured the kill for the team by holding threat for a few seconds, just made sure that no one else in the group gets killed by them. There we go, Thrasher is dead, and you even get to go kill her handler in the next room. But that is all for me for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it entertaining and informative. All that's left for me is to say good hunting, and I'll see you in another video soon. I'm out.